Alice in Chains, Put You Down, CVT Guitar Lesson for Alan. Alan always keeping the mix diverse, man. What can I say? Tuning is flat. I think Alice in Chains a lot of times is tuned a half step down. Great song. It's got a Guns N' Roses Mr. Brownstone feel to it, man. It's a catchy song. I'd actually forgotten about it, Alan, until you requested it. That was a little piece of the main groove that is going to be section 1B in the song. But section 1A is a little bit longer. It's that whole part. So it starts with an F sharp power chord, 2E, 4A, 2 times. Then you'll go 3A, hammer on to 4, with either your third or fourth finger, it doesn't really matter. And then 2D, twice. So you have open A to an F sharp here, second fret on the top string, vibrato. Catchy as heck, man. An A power chord, open A, 2D. You're gonna strum it and then go down up string mutes. Basically just set these fingers lightly down to catch your string mutes. I'm relieving the pressure off the D string as well, so that way you got 3A, hammer 4, open A, palm mute, and then 2D. So open A, palm mute to open A, 4D, and then hit them again. Then 2A, 4D, it's our B power chord. So it's basically your starting chords for each subgroup is F sharp, A, and then B, and then it'll repeat, I believe. So check it out. Our next one is 2A, 4D. You'll strum that and then go down at mute, just like we did on the last one. Okay, so 3A, hammer 4, and then 2D, and that'll be 2 times. Open A to 2A, 4D. That's our B power chord. So that little group is. And then stay on that chord, hit it twice. And then 4th fret G and B, just bar it. So. And then down mute, basically the G and B string. Don't mute all the strings. And then upstroke 2nd fret G and B. It'll be. So 3 hammer 4 D, 4 G and B barred to 2 G and B. So and then 2 times, all right? Second time, no star. The star is just the last section that we did. Instead of that, we're gonna go to the B power chord, 2A, 4D, twice, 3, 5, back to B, open A, palm mute. So it's, and then section 1B, 17 seconds in. This was the part I played at the beginning. I think it's a good idea to kind of bar the 2nd fret and have it ready. 3A, hammer to 4, and then palm mute the 2E, and then hit the 2D with an upstroke. And if you're barring it, you're set, you know. And then string mute, either on the A or the D, it doesn't matter. And then 3 hammer 4 on the A, and then you're basically repeating it. You're just adding a mute to it. Right, so. And then mute, 3 hammer 4 on the A, 2D. Those mutes can be tricky, man, because they're not popping out at you. What pops out is the. It's those little gaps. And then palm muting. The mute prior to that comes in on the second two, you can up or down, but just make sure it's feeling right. You know, when you're done playing the riff, see if it's flowing one way more than the other. I left that open as far as the pick direction, but it should be an alternate picking of some type in there. All right, and then that whole groove goes 4 times. 4th time, no star. So you'll do and then the star comes in, and instead just mute like the A string, and then go 3, 4 on the A. So, and if that mute's throwing, you just go. It's in there solid. All right, 26 seconds in. Go ahead and repeat section 1B. That's what everything we just did. No star at all. So you just repeat that main groove. Just keep doing that. And it does that. Okay, no star. You're gonna go 2 times. Oh, in place of that star, my bad. So you'll be playing it, and in place of the star, just go mute D to the 2nd fret D, and then down, up, A and D, mutes to a B power chord twice, so it'll be, I'm making it seem easy, but it's kind of tough to do it. That ends that section, but it does it 2 times. The next change that you will hear comes in at 43 seconds in. Then here's where he just opens up the chords, basically like bar chord formats. It's 4A or 4E, 6A, 6D, and 5G. You'll strum that. Move it up to the 7th fret for the root, and then 9, 11, 11, 10 twice. So you have. Start it over. Instead of playing the 9, 11 twice, you'll play it once and move to 10, 12, 12, 11. So you have 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, strum, slide, and then repeat it. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second time, no star. Place you're just riding out that. It's really the bulk of it rhythmically. There is another part though. Section 2A, 219 in the song. It's kind of like a short breakdown, and it's just gonna go 2nd fret E palm mute to 4th fret G and B, open E palm mute to 2nd fret G and B, and the volume's backed up a little bit. It's like 4D after that. Okay, then you hit some repeats. The next part rhythmically will be at the end, 2 minutes 42 seconds in, and it's kind of a play off of one of the other sections. It's gonna go. So they're all similar, they're just different frets. So you'll start with 6A, hammer to 7, mute the A down, up the 5D. Okay, so you have mute just go with the D string, upstroke, and then back to the 6 hammer 7, mute to the 5D, so that's a repeat, mute, and then 6 hammer 7A, 5D. That's kind of like one chunk. You have do the same thing a whole step higher starting on fret 8. Then you do, what section was that? Section 1B, the groove we did there, but it goes twice through. That's the one you're barring fret 2. Anyways, it'll do all of that 3 times. 3rd time, no star. You'll be playing through you'll actually start this one. You'll go, and then 2E palm mute, 3/4 A. That's how it ends. Slow that down. And like I said, if you have to pull out some of the mutes, make sure you get the beats, the punches, which would be. That would be it. No solo really, just that short little breakdown. But rhythmically a little tough, man. It's what I call percussive playing. And if you're not used to doing it, then it usually involves string mutes of some way, shape, or form. Sometimes palm muting. This is doing a little bit of both. So anyways, killer song, man. Thanks, Alan.